All right, what we're doing here is we're making a beautiful selvage edge. See how nice and smooth that edge is? It's kind of hard to see because the camera's not that great. But we have a nice smooth selvage edge. We also have a reversible blanket, so that what we have here is, here's your edge, here's the right side, here's the wrong side, here's the right side, and it alternates every other color change so that you can have a blanket that is truly right side, wrong side, and it doesn't, or both sided, so you don't have to worry about it. The first 10 stitches of the blanket are knit in garter stitch, so every row they're knit. So watch this. To make the selvage edge, the first stitch of every row is knit through the back loop. Just like that. Knit through the back loop. Pull it up through the back, and off it comes. And then you knit the other 9 stitches of the selvage edge until you come to the double marker. And I'll show you that as soon as we get there. Here's the double marker. We have 2 stitch markers here, right, one right after another, two on this side. Okay, so you slip the double markers, and then you're going to work your 17 stitch pattern repeat. Now what you're going to do is the first stitch of the smooth side, or the right side, is you're going to knit front and back. So you knit the first stitch, and then you go to the back without taking it off, and you knit the back stitch. And then off it comes. Okay, then you're going to knit 6 stitches more, then you're going to knit 3 together. So 1, 2, 3. Get all of those guys in there, and off you go. Then you're going to knit 6 stitches more, and then you're going to knit front and back. There's the front, there's the back, slip the marker. Now I've been knitting continentally with the yarn in my left hand. Now we're going to switch to the yarn on the right so that you can see how each of these looks this way. So the first stitch is knit the front, and then don't take it off, knit the back. Then you're going to knit 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to knit 3 stitches together. Up it comes, all 3 of those puppies. Nope, we didn't get them all. Let's make sure we get them all. There we go. Got them all. Wrap, pull through all of them. It's a little, whoop, lost it. It's a little tight, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, then we're going to knit 6 more stitches. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then again we're going to knit front and back. Knit front, don't take it off, knit in the back of that puppy, and then slip the marker. So I'm going to do the rest of this row off camera, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do when we get to the end. One thing that you'll notice is before and after the marker you have knit front and back. So basically what you have is 2 of them right in a row, just separated by a stitch marker. So here are our 6 stitches. And one thing that you may want to take note of, when you're doing that knit 3 together, don't insert your right hand needle all the way in. Just get it into the tip, and that way you don't have to worry about the stitch so much, because if you try to put it in all the way, it's kind of hard to get in sometimes. So if you just go on the tip, then it makes it so much easier. And here are our 6 stitches. Okay, one more repeat. So at the end of this repeat, we do the knit front and back, slip the marker, start the next repeat by knit front and back. Let's change hands here. Okay, knit 6, knit 3 together, just inserting the tip of the needle. Don't get it all the way in, just the tip. Around and around we go. Oops. It's a little harder to do when the yarn's in the right hand. You have to hold that yarn tight. Okay, down it goes. Now 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, knit front and back, and we have come to the next set of double markers. So we have 2 stitch markers, and that's our signal. That means we get to change. And at this, oops, hang on, I lost part of that. We get to change, and once you hit those double stitch markers near the end of the row, you're just going to knit everything except the last stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now your last stitch of every single row is slip one purlwise with the yarn in front. Well, what that means is you bring the yarn to the front, insert the needle like you're going to purl, and just slip it off. Let's undo that, and I will show you how to do it continentally. First we did it colonially, now we're doing continental. So yarn in front, insert purlwise, and slip it off. And that's all there is to it. That is your pattern row. Your what they call a rest row or a purl row is the same on the edges, and it's just purl in the middle. So what you do is you knit through the back loop on the first stitch, knit until you get to the double stitch markers, slip those double stitch markers, bring your yarn to the front, and then just start purling until you get to the next set of double markers. But everything, all those lots of stitches, are simply purled, nothing else. Okay, Connie, I hope this works for you. Let me know if you have any problems. Thank you.